and yeah. And today we, as usual, we have another guest named Maharma Hayat. And today I'm going to be interviewing her, and we're going to know about her life journey and how Rehan School has been for her. So let's start off by asking. I'm going to ask you my first question for you, Maharma, would be to introduce yourself a bit, because so that they can know you better.
Yeah, so my name is Neha Mahan, years old, and I live in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, as a level one student of Rehan School online. My goal is to become an entrepreneur and problems that are happening right now, just like climate change, private security, and much more.
So, what kind of a entrepreneur do you want to be? Like, specifically, do you want to go in some kind of business, or do you want to do a non-profit organization?
Yeah, I actually want to become like a business kind of entrepreneur, which would like to start a business and kind of in the business like we help. It could be kind of like an economy business or something kind of like that. But yeah, I do like want to start a business where the point is like that we sell around the world and stuff.
Okay, and what problem do you specifically want to solve that will help you in your life and also other people in this world?
Can you repeat your question?
So my question was, what is one problem you want to solve that will help you also in your life and the people in the world that you want to help with your entrepreneur, whatever you want to do?
Yeah, one of the problems I really want to change. It would help a lot of animals as climate change happens to places and or even cause major like droughts and stuff. And right now, as we are polluting our oceans, and that's also some sort of climate change. So I guess us humans and also animals.
Okay, so you really want to save animals and you want to save climate change, but don't you think climate change is not a single person job? Like you need a lot of people to solve climate change, like fully.
Yeah, point of like starting a business because you have lots of team members to figure out an invention or some type of like problem solving way which can help problem solve climate change. I mean, it's big. It's a big problem and it's happening in our world. But what if like if we design a business or even like a team to help us with this sort of projects, I think that would be a really helpful thing. But if like I had to do it myself, there's lots of many different steps or many different things we can do to actually make a little improvement in climate change. But I think yeah, we would need kind of much of a team to actually solve the problem.
Yeah, I think the main thing that you would need is influence over people, for them to even if one person helps, it's actually a very big like in the long term it's a very big opportunity. So as many people you can influence, the more people you can influence, the more impact you'll have over the time. So do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think influencing people and gathering a team which really want to help and also are really interested in helping. I think that will really help. Yeah, totally agree with having lots of people and also influencing others.
Yes, and what can you can you tell us more about your life and how you found ground school?
Yeah, so basically, when I was a little kid, like I didn't really like communicating. I just didn't want to communicate with others as I didn't even get the point of communicating. But I found out about Rihan School. I didn't even know about Sir Rihan. Well, nothing near Rihan School, no connection, no nothing. I just found out about Rihan School from my mother, and she also didn't know about Rihan School at the time, and she started researching more, and actually we thought like I couldn't really she used to follow Sarihan Alwala. She used to watch his videos about AI and stuff, but like before, I think when we first found out, there was a Han School Online Academy. So like we thought we'll just have to like deal with watching online videos since like campuses were in Pakistan, and here I think there's not yet campuses here. So it kind of like um, it kind of like made it a bit hard for us to really see and actually find out the like to understand and find out about Rihan school system and what do they do. So yeah, it's kind of it was kind of tricky for us, but then when we figured it out, we first learned about it. It kind of helped. So yeah.
That's nice.
Um,
That's
and
very
also
nice.
because School Online Academy was announced, another still we month or 2 month be like after it started.
So, have you been around school for a long time, or have you just recently joined?
I think I've been here for, and I think I'm right now one of the kind of like my roll number is 9, so I'm like the ninth student to join Rehan school. And I've been here a long time, but it's kind of cool because there's so much things changed. As before, like we used to use Call Annie, and I'm sure maybe you've heard of Call Annie. It's kind of
Yes.
like SMI, but kind of different. So yeah, it was really
Yes.
different before, and the teaching style, like there was no shifts. It was just Sardola Teroswala. So yeah,
Yes. That is. It did change a lot. And can you describe your daily routine to us?
yeah. So basically, my daily routine, I actually really wake up early, and then I start my day with, and after that, like I eat my breakfast, and then I start doing my traditional studies because it's so important to me. Because I also like um, lots of about traditional study that we learn about like it's really good to balance traditional study. First, I move on to behind school tasks and what I need to do because now I'm an interview captain. So today, like these days, I have to be more consistent in taking interviews where Sir Rihanna always so my like performance and how I do interviews. So I basically do interviews all day, and then yeah. So basically, then I start doing my tasks. And before class, I think I do have time because 2 hours or maybe through 2 hours and 30 minutes to actually get my tasks done. And yeah, that's basically what I do. Then after that, I join class, and after class, I would go to sleep.
Okay, that's a very busy routine. And do you have any hobbies that you do? Like,
Yeah, I do many different hobbies. But I think one of my hobbies that I always do in the day would be art. I like sketching and trying new art things, but I also like doing other courses and creating books and stuff. Because I'm already working on that, and right now I sell them on Amazon. I don't know. Right now I need to publish a lot of books, but it's been a hobby for me now. So yeah.
So you have an interest in writing books. So would you like? Do you think you will become when you when you become bigger? Would you like to write biographies of people, like famous people, or would you like to keep that at a side?
I think I'll keep that as a side because my big sister is also a writer and she's really good at writing songs, quotes, and even stories. And basically, I also like doing that. And most of all, I really like designing the books for it and stuff. So yeah, I would keep it as a side one. Because being somebody who like writes stories or even writes quotes, and it's basically being an author. I think authors I would just keep the authoring thing like a side job, because you have to find morals and you have to find the meaning in the story so people can understand.
Yes, yes. That is a very hard job to be an author. You need a lot of creativity. And you said that you like arts and sketching. Do you like only sketching? Do you color on the sketches that you made, or only sketching?
Sometimes I do. I really like shading and creating things more realistic, and cartoonish type things, like how you sketch something that doesn't really look that real, but it is real and stuff. I actually really like enjoying doing that, but sometimes it depends because the artwork depends. Like if it's kind of like that coloring one where they're like flowers, or it seems like it kind of feels black and white and that needs coloring. It just comes to me, and then I say, "This thing needs coloring," and it doesn't have to stay a plain sketch, but some of mine they just stay. And I think that's the true thing about art is that some or touch ups and some things really need it.
Okay, that's very nice. And do you have any? Do you like cooking?
Yeah, I do. But most of all, I burn the food whenever I cook.
Your voice lagged out. Can you please repeat the question? The answer.
Yeah, the question. I actually said that like I do like. It actually became one of my hobby, but I stopped cooking because I always like literally burn the food, and then I have my mom always says that I have to.
Okay, so do you think that you will improve your cooking as you grow up? I think there has been an internet issue with Mariam Hayat, so we're gonna wait here for another 2 or 3 minutes. If she joins back, then we will continue the interview. If not, then I think we will have to end this interview. Okay, I don't think Mahamar Hayat is going to be joining anymore because I think there's a internet issue with him. So I think we'll be ending it here. So this was my interview with Mariam Hayat, Maharma Hayat, and I'll see you next time when I have another person to interview. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Allah Hafiz.